taking on last year's national champions, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crudenstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Canes will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Syracuse's offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catching it over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Second down after that short completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down. No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. He'll pitch it. Boston out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Syracuse, as they put 6 more on the board.
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. The last time out, this quarterback had a huge game, mostly leaning on the tight end. So obviously the defense is going to try to focus on that, but Kurt, can they slow him down today?
Yeah, that's the big question. This tight end has the skill set where he can make you pay no matter what coverage you play. Defense has got to do a really good job of jamming him at the line of scrimmage, not letting him be the difference maker again today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
8th play of the drive coming up. Got a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. The running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Pass is caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Syracuse looking to convert on 4th down now. Looking for a man. Finds his man. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's Syracuse on top right now. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Orange. They finish off the scoring run. Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
9-0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll test the right side here. Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made by the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Play action here on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Makes a quick catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And it's good for a 1st down to 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 2nd down after that completion. Breaks an open space. And here he goes. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's a target, and it's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Canes. Add 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns all.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going to pull it down and run. Takes up the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Loses the ball behind the line. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. Here's the defense wearing down. Play number 11 on this drive coming up. The back's got it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sneak. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's wide open, pulls it in. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Number 20.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Syracuse, 21. Miami, 14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Makes the grab. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Leaning on the run game here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be 1st down close to midfield. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no